class, we're going to talk about the habitable planet and what makes a planet habitable. There are many planets on the entire universe, but as far as we know, there is only a handful which could possibly support life. Space scientists and astronomers continuously scour the vastness of space for finding signs of life elsewhere in the solar system, and even look outside of it. Factors that make a planet habitable: one, it has to be a comfortable distance away from a star. For example, the sun with the Earth. 2, the stars around it have to be stable. 3, it should not have a very low mass. 4, it must rotate on its axis and revolve. 5, it should have a molten core. 6, it should hold an atmosphere, which the Earth has all of these, or we wouldn't be alive on the Earth. For a planet to sustain life, it has to be a comfortable distance away from a star, such as the sun of our solar system. Around a star, there is a shell-shaped region of space called the habitable zone, where a planet can maintain liquid water on the surface. If a planet lies in this region, then there are good chances for the habitability of life on the surface of that planet. For a planet, it's important that the stars closest to it are stable in terms of their luminosity. Although every star's luminosity increases with time, it should not be too severe, or else it could simply burn up everything on the closest planet. So if the sun was not stable, the Earth could burn up, and all the other planets that are close to the sun could burn up, because the sun is a star that was not stable. But thank goodness the sun, or the star, is very stable, and we can survive on our planet, and we won't be burnt. Mass matters because a planet with low mass is not suitable for habitation, because low mass means low gravity. Low gravity further means that the planet won't be able to retain an atmosphere, as gases will easily reach escape velocity and be lost in open space. So we would lose all the special gases that are in our atmosphere that help us be able to breathe, and our plants and our food to grow. So to have life on Earth or on any other planet, we have to have the right mass, the right kind of gravity, and thankfully the Earth, since it is the habitable planet, it has the right amount of gravity, and it has the right amount of mass for us to be able to survive, and we don't go floating off in space, and we don't lose all of our gases that we need to survive. Rotation and evolution is also important. A planet must also rotate on its axis and revolve around its parent star. Like the Earth is always going around the sun. And it takes 24 hours or 1 day for the Earth to go around the sun one time. And for it to be habitable, if life on the planet is to be given a chance to evolve, certain other conditions have to be met in its rotational motion. For example, there should be some axial tilt perpendicular to its orbit, which will result in the seasons on planet or celestial object. So, like Earth, we have our different seasons. We have spring, summer, winter, and fall. And also, to sustain life on Earth, or any type of life on a planet, we have to have a molten core. A planet requires a rapidly rotating magnetic field to protect it from flares from nearby stars. This is what we call the core of the planet. A planetary core is a terrific source of geothermal energy. It allows the cycling of raw materials and spawns a magnetic field around the planet to protect it from harmful radiation. Mars was known to have a liquid core at one time, but its heat dissipated quickly because Mars is a smaller planet. Mars was thought to be able to sustain life and be a habitable planet, but because it had some of the key factors like Earth does that is able to support life. But since its molten core is gone now, it can't protect itself from flares and producing raw materials like Earth can. So they've kind of ruled out that Mars could sustain life for right now. But holding an atmosphere is very important. Earth's atmosphere not only fulfills our most basic needs of providing oxygen, but also keeps the planet warm by trapping carbon dioxide and other gases. It also protects life on the planet by blocking the majority of harmful radiation that comes from the sun. As I stated earlier, since we do not know of the existence of any life outside of Earth, these assumptions are deduced from the particular conditions that support life on Earth. If, however, there are organisms who can survive in altogether different conditions than what we have experienced here on Earth, who knows? Maybe we're not the only ones here. But it has not been proven. So, as far as we're concerned, as of right now, the Earth is the only thing that's habitable for the reasons that we have an atmosphere. We're a safe distance away from our star, or the sun, as you can call it. We have a molten core that helps protect us. And the Earth rotates and revolves. And we have the right size of mass. We have the right amount of gravity to support our life on Earth. So I hope you enjoyed my video. This is all for right now. Thank you. Goodbye.